Merry meet and welcome to the daily reading for all signs for today, the 16th of January 2025. This is Ariel and today I'm reading with this beautiful Gassman Tarot de Marseille. Let's purify with this Provence Vervain. 3 sprays of this beautiful Van is more than sufficient in this big room. You can find links to purchase these products right in the video description of this video right here on YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube, and moderating for us today, my notes, are the lovely I Am, Her Eminence, and the lovely Shirley. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you so much to everybody for joining us today for this daily reading. If you're watching us, well, you are watching us on YouTube, where else would you be? But please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. Our shop is conveniently located at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com, and you can look at all of our new beautiful merchandise. More is being added at all times, and at some point in the near future, we should have an even bigger, more expansive store. So check it out and tell us what you think. This reading goes out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem like it's applying to you personally, it's probably because it's just not meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. You can find the most recent of all the tarot streams right here on YouTube by following all the playlists, or very easily on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu, and voila, it's right there. I don't read with card reversals, by the way, so that's why I flip cards right side up. A lot of people aren't used to seeing readings like that, so it makes them a little nervous at times. But just to put your mind at ease, it is a very valid way of reading the tarot. All is well, I promise. If you'd like to donate to this channel, you can use a super sticker or super chat, or go to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate you being here. Let's see what's in the cards for everybody today. Starting off with the King of Coins, followed by the 7 of Swords, and we also have this Judgment card. That's lovely, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with this base reading. It's a beautiful reading. This here is talking about finding mastery in assets, frequently money. And a lot of times when the Money Master card comes up and I tell people, oh my goodness, you're finding mastery in money, many times they say, oh no, I'm horrible with money. And it's important that you don't compare yourself with other people, but do look and see, aren't you doing a lot better, at least internally, regarding your attitudes and just how you're dealing with things like finances or assets, or sometimes this is even your health, better eating, better diet, better exercise, things like that. So you are finding mastery. When you just compare yourself with yourself and not other people, that is such a powerful way to notice where you are and to give yourself a lot more confidence and more encouragement to keep going, rather than looking at other people and saying, oh, I'll never be as good as them. That's nonsense. You're perfect the way you are. The 7 of Swords is talking about some kind of conflict that's completely being resolved. And a lot of that conflict may be around money, since that coin is there. It may or may not. It depends on you. But whatever that conflict was, it's almost magical how it just is resolving. Now, it's not just resolving because of nothing. It's resolving because of you and your steadfastness and your ability to do what you need to do. And a lot of this doing what you need to do is, doing in the world. But I think a lot of it has to do with just changing your mind and seeing things differently. And when you see things differently, things become different. And that's what's happening now. Things are turning around and upgrading, especially where there was conflict before. That conflict is resolved. It's wonderful. And it just continues. The good just continues. This Judgment card is such a beautiful depiction of your divine blessings. And most people are just oblivious to their blessings, and so they never receive them. So they're just part of the walking dead, Everybody's just kind of walking around in their graves, or just thinking they're walking around, but they're actually lying in their graves. And they don't need to be in graves because they're not dead, but they act like it. And so now you are learning not to do that. You're learning to listen and to awaken. The trumpet's always being called. It's not something that happens on a specific judgment day. Every day is judgment day. And what we want is that judgment. We want that trumpet to be sounded so that we do awaken from our slumber and receive all the blessings that the universe has for us, and recognize that the universe does judge us. It does judge us. The Creator that created you perfect. And that's the only thing it sees in you. It doesn't see you as you see yourself. And so the judgment of the Creator is that you're fabulous the way you are. And that anything that isn't fabulous isn't part of you and can go away now. And so you can use that trumpet's vibrations to dissolve anything that is not authentically you, and let it drop away and wake up to your good. Wake up to your good. Whenever I get this card, I always rise up and I open my arms up real wide and I look up toward the ceiling or the sky and I say, I am receiving. I am receiving all the good the universe has for me now. I'm open and receptive to all good. And I encourage you to do something similar, because that good isn't just coming today, but today looks like a wonderful day to open up to it, to wake up to it, rise up out of that grave and be fully alive. We have this, what is this, a 9 of swords. This is something that you're coming out of. And a 5 of swords. These, no wonder you have this big resolution card here. You need this resolution energy. 5 of swords is a sucky card. And then we have the King of Cups. So yeah, it hasn't been easy. And it's not easy for a lot of people. In fact, it's really challenging for a lot of you. However, it doesn't need to be, and nor does it look like it's going to be. If you keep going on the road that you're going, your inner pull to your inner being, your inner identity, all of that stuff we were talking about, that is the authentic you, the only thing that your Creator sees in you, the more you see that in yourself, and the more you're willing to commit to seeing only that in yourself, any of these problems or conflicts don't have any power. In fact, there's no hope for them. They just dissolve. They dissolve like a light dissolves darkness. You know, it's not a big war. It's not a big war in the room, light against darkness. The light doesn't even destroy darkness. It just proves that it's not there. So in that way, yeah, it destroys the darkness, but that's just very poetic. Darkness doesn't exist because darkness is the result of some sort of shadowing, of some sort of blocking out. And so when the light comes on in whatever form, it reveals what's there. And it's what's there behind the darkness that doesn't exist. And that's what this 7 is all about, is allowing yourself to use all of the blessings that are yours. And in fact, you don't have to, I said that wrong. You're not really using them. You're allowing those blessings to come through you and do what they know how to do. Like, you don't use the light. You don't turn on the light and then say, now I'm going to direct the light into the dark. You don't do that. You just turn it on and let it do its thing. And that's what you're doing here. You're turning on the light inside you and letting it do its thing. And all of these conflicts that you've been going through, all these worries, all of these fights, all of these problems that you've been dealing with just start to dissolve, just like the darkness in the room when you turn on the light. And that's just because that's the universe's will for you. But the universe wills for you to be happy. The universe wills for you to be successful and free, joyous, healthy, all of those things, but can't go against you, won't go against you. That's against the law. It's against its own laws. You can't expect God to go against God's own laws. So one of the laws is cause and effect, and the other law is freedom of thought. So you are free to think anything you want to think. And the thoughts that you think are causes which bring about effects. Just because you're involved either on your own or in conjoinment with other people who are thinking along those lines and creating this whole world that we are living in that's anything but holy, we can't blame that on God. So, what, God, why did you let this happen? Or why did you make this happen? God didn't do anything. God's will is for us to be happy. Now, if we ask for that happiness, if we ask for that will to manifest, then it happens. But if we decide we want to see things in a different way, the universe isn't going to stand in our way and say, no, you may not, because that would be going against its own law, which is freedom of thought. You, as a human being, can think anything you want to think. So now you're using that freedom to your benefit. You're thinking thoughts of divine love, divine light, all of the beauty that is you. Look at how gorgeous you are. And you're gorgeous on the inside and on the outside. Now, kings, get out of like gender role here for a minute as far as physical gender. It is a masculine gender, but only hermetically is it masculine. These represent ownership. These represent mastery. They own their kingdoms. They are masters of their kingdom. The kingdom of the physical world in so far as prosperity and health is concerned, and the inner world, which is that connection to the divine. Both of those things you are finding mastery in. Now, you may listen to that and say, no, I don't think so. I'm not that great. But that's the part of the mind that is free to create these problems for you when you think like that. Just accept it. Just know, yes, I am becoming a spiritual master. Yes, I am becoming a financial and health master. Yes, I am finding mastery. Thank you. I'm so grateful, because that mastery comes from allowing the wisdom to come through you. Just like when you turn that light on in the room, allowing that light to do its work. That's the master. Not trying to make the light do its work, not trying to do the work of the infinite, but allowing the infinite to do its work through you. And so many times we think, oh, that's cheating. I should have to work hard. Well, it is kind of hard work sometimes to allow the infinite to work through you, because we really want to do it all ourselves. And so it can be a lot of hard work to just say, no, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step back and let that higher power inside of me, it's in you, work through me. That higher power that's in you is the same power that creates you. That's the same power that's making your heart beat right now. And it's the same power that compels you to take a breath each time you take a breath. So that power is working for your benefit right now. And if you allow it to have full reign, more than just beating your heart and taking breaths, it can take care of whatever it is. It can take care of these problems. It can take care of these fears, these worries, all of that. But you have to allow it to do that. And it looks to me like you are doing just that very thing. So good for you. Congratulations. This is a beautiful reading. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I so appreciate you. And thank you very much to the amazing moderators. I am Her Eminence and Shirley. And we will see everybody for another daily reading tomorrow. Until then, blessed be.